hair looked insane.
I should have said something.
It's okay. You know what it was? It was really early. I was under the weather. You were
I can't
bleeding.
believe I didn't see it.
You were having.
Oh, was I on my period?
Right.
I'm tired. I think I stay on tired. You know, I just.
Nice.
Well, we just traveled. Traveling
traveled.
takes some.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in this
energy.
constant state right now of like, huh? You know, just maybe it's the weather. You know,
definitely the weather.
But yeah, we survived that crazy weekend trip we had to do. It was just the 3 best friends that anybody ever had.
Yeah.
Anybody. So we did it. We did good. You vlogged it. Please check out Ryan's vlog because
it should be out by the time this episode drops next week. I'll finish it this week.
You get the real behind the scenes where right before my show I go, I don't want to do that. I don't want to dance for an hour. It's 9 p.m. It's my bedtime.
It was late.
It was late.
Yeah. And we were feeling it because we had,
we had a whole day.
Jet lag,
whole day, travel. No jet lag. That first one. It was just to Vegas.
Oh, you're right.
And you're like, it was just 9 p.m. 9 p.m.
Yeah,
you're in
it's
bed.
Late. It's late.
Yeah.
But I was like, I had no tummy aches when I was there. I pooped every day. Then I came home and I'm bent over in pain. And I finally asked my psychiatrist yesterday. I said, what's going on, man? I've done a scan of my whole body. I've scooped my poop and tested it. I had a little SIBO. I took antibiotics, got rid of it. Like, why am I cramping when I come home? And he was like, I had a mom once. Every time she came home, she would be covered in hives. And it was due to stress. And I was like, oh, no. So I think, stuff with the house going on and being a mom and running to those shows.
Also wrapping up
this album
stuff.
Yeah.
You have a lot going on.
I got a lot going on right now.
Yeah. And it's kind of crazy how stress does affect physical ailments. Like you get sick from stress.
I was like, no, doctor, but it can't make stinky farts. And he was like, it absolutely can because
stress can make you stinky.
Yeah, you clench and then you're not letting yourself poop. So then bacteria builds up in your belly and then that starts to stink. And then when that eventually has to come out, it smells like poison. And I was like,
I mean, both you guys with the pooping, with the, I have to poop, but I can't poop right now.
Okay, let me
That's
explain the
common.
situation.
I'm like,
it's
no.
Normal.
Let me explain the situation.
I know it's
We're
common.
at the venue
Someone
in
commented
Miami.
they don't
We're
like
at the
us.
venue in Miami. It's a bunch of people working there. They're running the catering. They're running the show. There's one stall. There's no urinals. There's no nothing. One stall that they're all sharing. I'm gonna go in as Meghan Trainor's brother, just shit in there when they're all working. I'm gonna ruin their work toilet when I could just hold it in and wait till I get to the hotel. And it was a quick little poop.
You're a good guy. I don't think I could say the same about myself.
Because I've been working that cater. I've been in their situation. I'd be like, fucking
you
guys
did?
holding
You
up the
pooped
toilet.
there?
No, I said I would have if I really had to poop. Ryan looked
Now
like
I
he
have
really
this-
had to poop.
Well, what happens to me is like in a moment after I eat, or you know what it was, is that Miami cold brew. I had a fucking
you were-
flashback
you
to
were-
cocaine, dude.
Yeah.
It was the strongest
You
cold
were-
you
brew
were
I've
up.
ever had. I was
You
like,
were up.
wow, guys, you feeling this? And you're
I
like, no, we didn't.
enjoyed you at that level.
I was hyped,
I was
dude.
like, oh, I missed
I
him.
was having a blast.
Is that right?
What's going on with this cold brew? Huh?
Yeah. You were like,
Colombian beans. I was so then I was like, I got
oh,
shit.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then no, you go. Nah,
No,
I'll do it
you're a
later.
good guy. I'm not trying to pick on you. I just like
No, there's certain places like airport. I'll go. Although that wherever I don't know, was it the Fort Lauderdale airport was packed. I was waiting in line, and then by that time I'm like,
Bodies on bodies.
It was
Lines
insane.
Yeah.
everywhere.
but that was just dude. One. And there was like no bathroom door. They're all
Yeah.
they're
Oh, yeah.
changing
No,
in
no.
there. I'm
No,
like,
no, no,
nah,
no,
I'm
no.
just gonna let them do their thing. I'll be
No, no.
okay.
No, you
But-
don't want
but
to
like-
fuck
did,
people.
But like Megan will be working on a song and she like has to finish the song and she's like, man, I've had to poop this whole time. And I'm like, come on, just take
Oh,
a
yeah.
break,
I've had to poop
dude.
the whole time because I can't find a good excuse to be like, I gotta run upstairs to the other bathrooms.
But also,
so I
like-
go like,
But you don't have to say anything. You
I
can just
go-
leave.
I go, I'm gonna get fresh air and like see my kids, and then I go up and they go, oh yeah, we should get fresh air, and then they come with
Yeah.
me, and I'm like, nah, I gotta be with the kids.
Just get
while
up
I'm
and
still
say
home."
nothing. Be like, I'll see you in a second.
I can't. I feel weird.
Why? They're so focused on their computer.
We've
like
gotten
the producer,
closer
the
though,
engineer.
where I'm like, I'm gonna shit myself in front of Gian. I
There
said
you
that last
go.
time. I was like,
there you go.
I gotta go. I'm gonna.
That's it.
And he was like, we're closer now.
I thoroughly enjoyed this trip, though. It's nice. You
You
do
did?
miss out on some flicks, I guess, some pictures, but it is nice to not be the camera guy and just be brother. Brother's fun.
I got plenty of pics
Yeah.
That's what I'm
that I
saying.
gotta
The iPhones are
post.
great.
Yeah.
The
But
iPhones are
no,
great.
it's funny. Someone on my team was like, "Where's Ryan's camera?" And
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
yeah,
"Oh,
yeah.
you're new." He retired.
I quit.
And like he quit. And every time I wanted a pic, and they were looking at me like, "You should get a pic," I was like, "Nobody look at Ryan." Like I was like,
No,
I was
I
like,
don't
"Look
mind. I'll
down."
grab an iPhone quick if you need it.
I know.
It's just
But
nice to not have to
Maggie's,
lug
like,
around the
good.
camera. We take a bunch of those pictures. Realistically, maybe you use one, maybe none. Maybe
It's
you use
also
the
just-
iPhone
I
anyways.
used to,
It's
but now
way-
I'm trying to do carousels.
It's just way faster with the camera because you can instantly airdrop
with
it.
the
with the
phone.
phone.
Yeah,
with the
with the
phone. I
phone.
mean, yeah.
Yeah, and they're great cameras.
Yeah.
I saw a psychic, and she said that my fans want to see more of me at home.
They want to see you making an omelet.
I'm making an omelet. I was
Oh,
like,
Bro,
I'm
get
so
on my
open,
Twitch.
bro.
Get on my Twitch right
I'll
now.
make
We
an
do
omelet on your
live
Twitch.
cooking streams,
I'm
dude.
down. Maybe that's what she meant.
Oh, that's what she meant.
It'd be
That's what she
sick.
meant.
I got it all ready, dude. We
Okay,
just-
I'm
Also, once
down.
this rain stops, we're pickleballing.
Yeah. I've been fiending
So
for
ready,
a goddamn
dude.
live pickleball. Like, when are you gonna do it? I was like, it's raining every day. It's raining.
Yeah.
It's pouring. The old man is snoring every single day. I don't know. What to do.
Every day.
Every day. I hope everyone's okay by there's a lot of
Dude.
mudslides.
Yeah.
There's too much water right now.
Be
Too
safe
much
out there.
water.
Be safe.
What else did your psychic say? You saw a psychic, by the
Yes,
way?
I saw a psychic through one of my new managers, new besties. She was like, "Trust me, this girl's legit. I see her every like 2 years." And it's crazy. You just sit there, you don't say anything, and she just reads your whole life. And she read me like a book.
She didn't know who you were.
Had no idea who I was.
Wait, but
How do you
also,
know that?
also mention that
because
when,
Maggie made sure she
when
didn't know.
Maggie sees her, that every time she sees her, she doesn't remember
She
who
doesn't
she is.
remember. She doesn't know who this girl
What?
is. Yeah, she like blacks it out. She literally talks to spirits and talks to guides, and then forgets and moves on.
Dude,
This is
Do
why
I
you
see
have
this
to do
person?
it.
Do I
Yes.
see this-
You have to do it, bro. She literally to me just saw Maggie and was like, "By the way, your assistant or whatever, what's her name? Like, didn't know her name. Was like, her grandpa sent her to you." And I was like, "Oh, that's sick." She's like, "I've been hearing about you all day." And I was like, "Oh my God." But she was so good. The highlights that I loved, she said I was alpha. I am the alpha. And if I married another alpha, we would have just killed each other, she said.
Mm.
So Daryl was my soulmate, and you're perfect for me.
Proud beta.
Yep.
Yep.
Good man.
God, we need sweatshirts.
Don't be ashamed.
No.
No.
Proud beta.
You're
Fuck
my,
yeah, proud
my
beta.
baby
That's right.
beta.
PB.
I love you. PB. And yeah, she just said she explained my whole life to me. And I was like,
A lot of
Wow.
fears that
She's
you
like-
had that you were like, I wonder if
she's
this
like-
happened to me.
She's like, they keep putting question marks all over your face. What? What do you want to ask me? And I was like, why am I so afraid of death? She's like, not only are you afraid, like that's how she answers. Like, not only are you afraid of death, but you're afraid of losing your whole family. And I was like, yeah. She's like, because you have in other lives. She's like, you've been here so many times. That's why you know so much. That's why you're reaping the benefits, because you've done it and you've been through some bullshit. And I was like, really? She was like, dude, you watched your whole family tragically die. And like one of your kids drown in a pool. And like one of your lives, you drown in the ocean. And that's why you don't like going to the beach. And I was like, what? She was like, yeah, you were eaten by a shark, babes.
I mean,
I
that
was like, I was
lightning
eating my
can't
shark.
strike twice. Let's get you to the ocean. Let's get you to the beach. I bet you like it.
She
now.
said, now get in the car, get
Yeah.
in airplanes,
Yep.
go to the beach.
Go to the beach. There
It's
we go.
not
This
going
is
to
good.
happen. It's just your past lives being
Yeah.
afraid it's going to happen.
Lightning
You
can't
have
strike
this new
twice.
thing. She goes, you're like deathly afraid of being on stage now? And I was like, stop.
Whoa. Okay, that's
Bitch,
good. That's good.
I
She's
was
good.
like,
She's
yeah.
legit.
She's
Okay.
like, okay, one of your older lives, you were an actress, and you're like, fucking shake it off, get over it. Let's do what we have to do. And you do the show. But in the moment, you're terrified. And I was like, yes.
That's good though. I mean, a lot of people say if you don't feel anything, then why do it at all?
Yeah.
Imagine if you were up there numb.
Imagine if I was numb.
No, that's scary.
Now I feel all.
You get a
Yeah.
little rush. It's good.
She said, and that's why in this life you're like, all right, hit me with everything. I can do it all. I'm ready. I've learned a lot of lessons, and I'm back, and I'm here, and I understand a lot now. I think I like it. I don't know. Me and Mom were talking about it. It's like silly and fun, but it's like, oh, that
It's
could explain a lot.
yeah,
like-
no, there's good. There's
it's
good
like
stuff in there.
closure in a way,
Yeah.
reassurance, but also exciting.
It's just I'm it's too much information for me. I kind of
I
like
was
the
freaked out
unknown.
for a whole day. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
But
just a lot
but then
to
it
get
like
thrown at you.
it cleared up a lot too. So
I just don't want anything to like, I don't know,
What?
overthink it, and then I'm like,
You
I'm
want to stay
supposed do
present. You want to
this.
stay present.
Well,
I'm
that I just
so-
don't want. I don't want anything to make
it
like
makes-
sway me.
right.
Because I feel like when we first talked to someone like that,
Oh,
she's
yeah.
like, "Yeah, you're gonna drink for the rest of your life. You're just the party guy." And so I did. I was like, "Cool, I can do this for the rest of my life." And then it got out of control.
Well, I'm curious if like you went on there, said nothing, and she was like, "Oh, you're sober now." Like that's what she did. She literally would sit there and go, "There's a birthday. I'm supposed to say happy birthday to someone," and I was like, "Riley's birthday is on Thursday."
Mm.
Like shit like that, bro. It was sick.
I can't believe we're about to have a 3-year-old.
We're about to have a 3-year-old.
Oh yeah, big birthday.
How cool is that?
He is
Free.
afraid of candles and fire.
Yeah,
And I'm like, you're in my past life, and I get it.
yeah, because you had something to do
Or
with
he's
fire
a-
in your past life.
She was like, you watched your family die like in a fire, like a full, and I was like, what? But she also said one of my kids drowned in a pool, and like the fear that Riley has towards swimming lessons is like, what's a you know, like he literally last night out of nowhere, he's not been in swim lessons. We paused, and he's like, swim, I can't. And I was
Yeah.
like, what? We're in bed, babe. We're not swimming right now. You're okay. Like,
Yeah, he'll just randomly go, "I scared
yeah, I scared.
of what? Swim?
Swim.
He's
He
just
was-
having fucking
Yeah,
flashbacks.
it's just
Yeah, dude. I
No
was like,
pool, no pool."
We're okay.
Like,
Yeah,
"Nope,
he's like,
no
no
pool."
pool. I'm like, pools are fun.
Maybe he'll get older and be like, "Yeah, the pools are cool."
Yeah, he's,
Yeah.
he
But
will.
I don't
he
think-
will.
I don't think
will
it's
force
Oh,
him
necessary.
he's
to.
gonna see
You don't need
Barry.
to swim.
He's gonna see Barry just having the time of his life in the pool, and he's
Yeah.
gonna be like, "This is my pool."
Oh,
I feel
she
like
said,
when we all were swimming and we get like fired up by each other, like, "Oh, I made it back and back,"
Oh,
holding my breath. You're like,
the
"I'm gonna do that too."
games?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but the
my
challenge is like,
favorite
"I'm gonna
game,
hold my
the
breath
challenge,
all the way over
my
there."
favorite challenge, which just sounds so fucking lame, was when Justin, and we're like chubby, stumpy kids. Justin had his legs open, and I would have to swim through his legs, holding my breath, but not touch him. So I was like,
Oh yeah.
shimmying through the water, like,
Or
I was
just like float like a
yeah,
manatee
just float like,
just- through the legs.
and he's like, "Oh, I felt you! You touched my ankle!" You know, that was the coolest, most challenging game,
That
and
one
we
was
played
tough.
that all day long. Like, how do we even make up that game? We also loved.
kids are creative.
We loved going to the bottom of the pool. This
Yeah.
is horrible. We loved playing Survive.
Rescue team, dude.
Rescue team.
Yeah, why not?
We were rescue teams, and Ryan was so good at holding his breath that he would go to the bottom and pretend to
I would
be
sink.
asleep,
Yeah,
and I would have to swim down and save his life.
I could feel you struggling. I'm just like,
Yeah. He'd be laughing at me,
Laughing
and I would like practice, like, keep his head up and let's go. And I'm exhausted. And I was like, yes, I saved you.
Those are good workouts,
Those are
dude. That's
good
really
workouts,
hard
bro.
to do.
I need Riley in this.
He'll figure it
pool.
out. He's 3 years
Yeah,
old.
give him time.
I can't wait for him
Yeah.
to see my gift, bro. Oh my god.
What'd you get him?
Handyman Hal.
Oh,
Cameo.
yeah, that's gonna be huge.
Shout out Handyman
Yeah, but
Hal,
you know
dude.
what? You know
Great on
what?
Cameo.
I might have done
I know.
one
Yeah.
step up.
I know. Well,
I don't know. To Riley, they're pretty hand in hand.
yeah.
Yeah, but you got a shout out from Handyman Hal. How did he say his name?
Yeah, Handyman Hal.
Handyman Hal
I was
on
like, I wonder if this
YouTube.
guy's on Cameo, and he is, and he does a fantastic job.
He
2
did.
minutes
Go
of just
check him
like
out.
you're just hanging
Our
out with
son-
Handyman Hal.
Our son loves him because he went to the car wash for one of his episodes, and we watch that one all the time. We love it. And then of course his god is Blippy. So
Yeah.
I had to DM Blippy and was like, "Where's the link to pay for a cameo? Like, where do I go?" And they were like, "Blippy's in costume on the 7th, so we'll make sure to send you a video for the 8th." And I was like,
Oh, can't wait to see it.
Nice.
freaking out.
Big time.
It's gonna be a big.
So he's not on Cameo?
He is,
He
but it's like
is
the
the
cartoon,
cartoon.
version.
And then it was
and it
like-
said unavailable.
yeah.
We tried the cameo way.
I wonder if he did it for a while and he's like, let's find a better way to do this, and just went to animated.
Yeah, maybe. I feel like that's so much to get it
Animated.
animated,
I know.
but maybe not.
Yeah, but it's
maybe
big
it's-
money.
Yeah.
And I think animation has gotten like a little easier over the years. And maybe it's
I don't know.
not as expensive as you think.
Yeah.
Quick code.
Good code.
Have you ever wondered if knowing more is always good? Or if we really can trust our gut? Or how change actually happens?
For answers, we turn to Kelly Corrigan Wonders, a weekly podcast we love.
If you haven't heard of her, Kelly has written 4 New York Times bestsellers, and the Oprah magazine calls Kelly the voice of a generation. The Huffington Post calls her the poet laureate of the ordinary.
Her podcast, Kelly Corrigan Wonders, has thousands of 5-star reviews that emphasize thought-provoking, funny, and authentic. It also has over 14 million downloads.
Wow.
She gets real with everyone, from Rainn Wilson to Claire Danes to Jennifer Gardner and Judd Apatow. Together, they help us stay curious, be useful, notice the good, and celebrate the wins that come our way.
Subscribe to Kelly Corrigan Wonders whenever you're listening, wherever you're listening, right now.
Cool. Psychic, Miami, Vegas.
Oh, the trips. So we did a Vegas private gig, which is where I go sing for companies. Those are tough for me. They're fun. They're really fun. But the crowd, they were like, oh my God, this crowd has no idea that it's you. And I was like, you probably should have told them. You probably should have gave them a heads up. Because they're probably picturing like something really fun and exciting like Pitbull. Or like
After hearing what they played after you were done, I bet you Flo Rida, they would have gone nuts.
They would have gone fucking nuts.
They would have went bananas.
They would have loved it. So I went out there and
You were an awesome surprise.
They
I
had
did it my very
fun.
best.
They
and
had
it's
fun.
tough because the first 3 rows are like, yes, but then everyone else is just talking to each
Well, because
other.
it's sales. It's
It's
they're-
sales.
They're,
It's
they're
their
on a
job.
mission. They're like, how
And
do
it's
I
like,
make more
I'm
money?
like the wedding
They're
singer.
done,
I'm
they're
there
doing their
to
thing. But
make
also,
sure
I
everyone's
think
having
what's really
fun.
weird is like it was like the MGM Grand like arena.
So
You walk out and
yeah.
you expect when you
In
do
sound
sound check, you
it's an
expect that it's gonna
arena.
be full.
I was like, this bitch gonna be full. We're
But
gonna
it's just
have
for a little
fun.
company, so
And they
it's
were
just
like, they barely covered the floor. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, dear Lord. So, but we had fun no matter what.
you did a
know?
great job. I
Thank you.
also did a great job.
You did
Daryl
so good. We
crushed.
got to talk about it. Most of the night, the crowd was screaming at me, Joni, and was like, your husband. And I was like, yeah, I would have just popped him on stage.
They
if
kept
that's
looking
what
at
you
me and I
want."
kept going like this. She's up there.
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
up there.
yeah. So then we brought him up for Dance Like Your Daddy, and you did such an excellent job.
Thank you so much. I was so nervous.
I could tell. I said, oh, he's so nervous.
I was really nervous.
I thought that would make you less nervous if I yelled that.
It only makes you more
No.
nervous.
You didn't make me nervous at all. It was just like
Could you hear me go, he's so nervous?
Yeah, everyone could hear you say that.
Okay.
You had the microphone.
Eh.
But I was nervous about my one dance move that I was gonna do. Because like I saw it in my mind of like not being able to do the jump kick, maybe kicking someone in the face.
In the lyric, I say, touch your toes. And then my guest is supposed to touch their toes. Daryl's like, I'm going to take it up a notch. I'm going to jump touch my toes.
The little gymnastics trick, you know?
Because he's like,
Jump,
I'm young
whoop.
forever.
Yeah.
And you did it.
I
and
did
you
it.
crushed it.
I did it.
And I looked away because I knew I couldn't look at that moment.
Great.
But I was so proud of you. And when you left, they were upset visibly. They were like, bring him back.
Yeah. No,
I was like, damn it.
There was like a group of bros right next to us on our left that were screaming at him as if he was an NFL player. Like,
Yeah.
Let's fucking go, Judy Cortez.
It depends on like
I was
where
like,
we
dude,
are.
Are you feeling like an athlete or what? These are bros.
They're coming to get you. Yeah, they were pumped.
I was
They
like,
were from
yeah.
all over the world. It was great.
I was like, I can't go over there. I'm gonna stay right here.
I'm afraid.
Just gonna wave. I could give them any. I just kept going like rock on, you know.
Oh,
Just
no.
classic dad.
Just Daryl.
Rock on, guys.
Well, you said something interesting that I don't know if you want to bring up on
That's
the pod
fine.
or
We can bring
not,
it up.
But yeah, so you have a particular emotion that pops up when people are screaming your name. It's not
Oh,
what
I
people
always
may
ask
think.
him in the car ride. I always ask him after moments like that. I'm like, see, you're a legend. Isn't that cool? And he always has like this long answer of like, well, do it.
Hit us.
Yeah. It's like now, yeah, it's cool, but it triggers like shit that happened to me as a kid, because that stuff would happen to me as a kid where people would be like, Spy Kids! And like, but it usually used to then be followed by like bullying. So like the Spy Kids would like get me to go over there and I would be like, oh, hi, and like try to be nice. And then it would just turn into bullying. And so
Sorry.
it's okay. That was
At my school, I would have taken care of you.
thank you.
You would have been the king.
That was just my journey. So like when that stuff happens, my initial
It's
like
fear.
reaction, is fear. But there it felt really cool because I was just like your fan, and to like be so closer than them, you know, like, and then you kept looking over at me and I was like, oh my God, she's looking at me. She's singing to
because
me.
you were my best fan there. You were like, when I was like, put your hands up, you did always, you know?
Always.
So I was like,
Always.
my man. And thank you guys. I really, the shows are much better when I can see you frolicking on the side, both of you at the TikTok show after.
Oh, yeah.
Every person in the audience was on their phone live because that's why they
Yeah,
got
they're live on
invited.
TikTok.
Yeah.
They're live. They're really good at that. That's why they got invited there. But I did not register that. So when I was performing and they looked like they weren't looking at me and they were literally on their phone, like
Yeah.
scrolling, I was like devastated at first. But then I was like, oh, they're live. Like I went
They're doing a job.
I went into the crowd. I'm like, I'm going to lose you. Cause I was like, all right, we're going to get weird. I'm going to get up in your face. Cause I don't get why you're looking down so much. So then I went in the crowd and then they started going flip and they flipped their phone so that I was on there live. And I was like, oh, that's what you're doing.
Right.
So
It
when
was
I
pretty
was like, put your hands
surreal.
up, they were like, no, I'm directing a movie.
Yeah.
It was
then-
surreal to see, like, for us when we walked out there to jump and scream for you, that
Yeah.
everyone else was just kind of like
still,
robotic.
Yeah.
Yeah, one girl had like a gimbal. She had another phone. She
Yeah.
was
Oh
running the
yeah,
whole
the
production.
stands. And then
I
I
was-
just noticed in the side of my eye, like you guys looking like doing jumping jacks for me. And I was like, God, that's so nice. Cause you were like, it's okay.
You're doing
great,
man.
So what I'm saying is I cannot freaking wait to perform for my fans again.
Yeah, it's gonna be so.
It's gonna be
Who
awesome.
know like every word and who just like those shows are unbelievable. And I haven't had that in years.
I will say the TikTok crowd knew every word to Mother and Made You Look.
They did.
True.
Yeah, they
And that
did.
was
and
cool to
one,
hear. That was cool
two
to hear.
girls that were so beautiful and dressed like so cool. I love them so much. They were sobbing during like I'm gonna lose you,
Oh.
and I was like,
Oh, for real?
yeah, sobbing.
Wow.
And they got on camera, and I was like, yes. They're so
They're
sweet.
crying. Flip.
Yeah, flip. I was like immediately singing in front of them, and I was like, oh, like pose. But interesting two shows back
Yeah.
to back.
We were blessed by Chris Olsen's
Chris
presence.
Olsen
Yes.
Had a
saved
blast
the
with
day.
him.
Yeah, like he did that just for us, and I owe him my life. I love him so much.
He's just so fun. We always have so
He's
much
so
fun with him.
dude. We just
I had a
cracking
nice-
up.
I walked with him to go get the coffee, and he was like, Ryan, would you ever live anywhere else besides LA? I was like, interesting question. What do you want me to
Ew.
move in with you in New York? What's happening here?
Yeah, no.
But I was like, I do think about it, but I never. Right now, I can't see myself anywhere else. I don't know. I can't.
Anywhere else than New York?
No,
LA.
then LA, then
Oh,
then here with
you.
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
Same with him.
No, no.
Don't.
Don't.
And I'll tell you why. In my past lives, I apparently was so alone and was just surviving on my own that in this life, I make it very important to keep my family as close to me as possible. And that's why in this life, I can't go pee alone.
Yeah, yeah.
I
No,
like
it
I
makes sense.
enjoy time with my husband while I pee. I say, come hang with me.
Right.
Why am I gonna go alone? So I need you in this
Okay.
life. Need ya.
I gotcha. For some, I couldn't think of anywhere I'd rather be, to be honest.
You're your own person. You're allowed to be anywhere else. Don't.
Yeah. But no, I think
Don't.
about
Why?
it from time to time. I'm like,
what, are you gonna be alone somewhere?
Yeah, yeah. What am I gonna do?
I need
Make
you. I
new
need you too, by the
friends?
way.
No.
Hell yeah, D Money.
Acting class starting back up again. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yay,
this
acting
Wednesday.
class, every
Whee!
Wednesday.
I'm excited, nervous, and excited. Nervous
I'll
and excited.
pay so much for you to just practice in front of us, the whole family. Please, I've gone through two classes
That's not
now
how it works.
where I want to watch the performance.
I mean, let
You're-
me see who my new scene partner is. Maybe they're down.
I'm gonna like pay your coach on the side to just let me sneak in last day.
I mean, she
Like-
doesn't really have any rules of like don't rehearse in front of people, does she?
No, but also if you wanted to come in and watch, I'm sure she would let you come in and watch.
I'm doing it.
Oh.
I'm doing it. I'm
That'd be
doing
a true
it. I'm
test
doing
for me.
it. I'm doing
That would
it.
be like, can I do this professionally? Because
Because whatever
'cause-
job you do, Megan will be right behind the camera being
and
like,
I'm gonna laugh.
I
So like, if I'm able to do
know.
it without laughing because Megan's there, then I'd be like,
Bro,
let's
I
do
do
this.
it. I mean, I giggle. Like
You
at the
get to have
Grammy
some fun at that.
Museum, that shit was hard. You guys
Yeah,
were
yeah.
in my face. I was like, and then every note I hit back, I was like, they heard that too.
Yeah.
you didn't hit any bad notes.
Yes, I did.
Oh, yes, you did.
Yes, I did. I say, ooh, 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 tell me
I was
what
like-
you. I was so nervous. I was like, "Look." I
It was the
just,
first
like,
song. It was the first song.
I just don't know. Yeah, I know my body. Destiny knows I'm not ready yet to sing like on the Oscars, you know? Like I'm not ready. Billie Eilish is ready, you know? She's singing that beautiful ballad that she did for
I beg to
Barbie.
differ. I think
You
you're
think I
ready.
could
Yeah.
do it?
Yeah, yeah,
You've
yeah. I
done
think
things
these shows
like
have been
that.
tougher
I
because
think
they're
there's a
very
reason I'm
intimate.
not
They're
there 'cause
smaller.
I'm
Like something like that. I don't know, dude.
true.
You're just
You're
like
right.
this is for the camera.
Big state, yeah, for the camera.
When you
Yeah.
sang
When it's a
for,
little
for
room.
Quincy Jones right in front of Oprah,
Yeah,
True,
you
I did that.
crushed,
I did
dude.
that. I did that. That was
Yeah.
good.
I
was-
watched you
I've
like
never been more
leave.
afraid.
You
I was more
left your
afraid.
body.
I was more afraid of that moment than my C-section.
It
I
makes
mean,
sense.
yeah.
Honestly.
Oprah was in row
Yeah.
2.
No, that's insane.
And I'm like, you don't own me.
Yeah.
I was like, what are we doing here?
Crazy.
Send
Crazy.
me home.
no, it's just been
No,
it's been a
You
minute.
did it.
You know. Now
Mm.
you're back in the swing of things.
Random note. I love Miley Cyrus so
Yeah.
much.
Oh yeah.
All our
Ah.
Hannah Montana dreams came true last night, and our queen
She's so
got the
powerful,
Grammy
dude.
that she deserved
Yeah.
Twice.
twice.
She's so fierce.
She's so fierce, such
fit,
an
bro.
icon.
What is she
so
doing?
Fit. I want to
doing-
be her, man. I want my body to be her body. She is.
She looks like she's doing like berries or
'Cause
some
she's
shit.
not-
Like,
Pilates, I think.
she's not.
Pilates?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. She's not
I'm
like.
back in there Friday.
Oh, you're a skinny girl. I'm like, yo, you're a fit queen.
Icon.
Like she could survive the apocalypse. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
She could climb mountains.
She could do it all.
I love her
She
so
looks
much.
so good.
She looks so good. She looks so happy.
Sounds amazing.
Sound amazing.
She
Just-
won the Grammys for me.
She
I
won
like
the
that.
Grammys.
Yeah.
That was my look. My look. That was my opinion of the night. I was like, yeah. Her hair, her outfits, boom, so good.
But congrats to everybody that won.
Yeah.
Little something something.
Mm-hmm.
I loved seeing Jake Shane in all my TikTok feed when he's just him like being there and his little interactions. It's
I
so
love-
good.
I
Him
love
helping Alex Hurl's hair before she does the carpet. Like, dude, that guy.
I love him
I
in
enjoy him.
Pilates. Have you seen his
yeah,
legs
yeah,
Oh,
shaking?
yeah.
That
I-
was me today in the gym. I was
Yeah.
literally shaking, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, I'm him." I love him so much. I hope he hangs out with me someday.
I know, dude. He's
I
so
I
chill.
DM'd him, take me to Aloe. Let's work out, bitch. Like, let's go.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I got.
All right.
Cerebral is here to help you achieve your mental wellness goals with professional therapy and medication management support 100% online.
You'll experience the all-new Cerebral Way, an innovative approach to mental wellness designed around you. You'll get a personalized treatment plan from a therapist, prescriber, or both in a safe and judgment-free space. Woo!
That's right. And you guys know we love therapy in this
Mhm.
household. It's like when you're boxing, you got someone in your corner, wiping the wounds, taking care of your face,
Yes.
take care of your mind.
Cool.
Yeah, and my mental health goals for 2024 is really just to be present. Really just focus on doing everything I can to be the best me that I can be.
Nice.
With therapy. Hey,
Yes.
it rhymes. Yeah, everyone knows how much I love therapy. It's a part of my routine. Every Wednesday I'm in therapy. You use an inhaler for your asthma. You know, why can't we use therapy to help our brains? I go to the gym, I work on my body. I want to work out my mind.
That's
In therapy.
right.
I love it.
Work out your mind. To get started on your path towards better mental health, Cerebral is giving our listeners 15% off their first month of online therapy, medication, or both. Get started at cerebral.com/podcast and use code Workin On It.
That's Cerebral, CEREBRAL.com/podcast. And please use the code Workin On It to get 15% off your first month. That's amazing. Make 2024 your best year yet. Come on, let's do this. Offer only valid on monthly plans. Other exclusions may apply. See site for details.
Nice. Great job, guys. Let's do a little Working On a hotline, huh?
Hey, let's do it.
Ooh.
All right.
661-491-46.
Guys,
Nope.
There
that's
was
not
one
it.
comment that I
Damn
can't
it.
stop thinking about that says we talk over each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do.
Okay, we got to work on that, or like, who cares?
I mean,
Do people hate that?
I've.
Comment
You
below
want me
if
to
you
keep
hate
it
it.
real with you?
Yes.
They hate us.
No.
Oh.
You are the star, but you might interrupt sometimes. If someone is on a thing, like Daryl might be on something, you're like, let me get in.
What do you
here."
mean? Just kidding.
Yeah. And
All
I do
right,
it
I'll
too.
work on it then. So the problem is me.
I think you're the problem.
Whoa, because I saw you guys stomping on each other today, and I
No,
tried to
today,
hold back.
I think because D Money just got out of a workout. I've been feeling great, dude. I don't know. I've hit some sort of stride this week, so fired up. You know who told me? Barbo said you interrupt.
Barbo eat rocks. Barbo
He goes,
eat
"Dude, I know
glass.
what you're gonna do. Tell Megan to like, I just let you go for a little, huh?" But I think he loves us
He
so
needs
much.
to visit and be on the podcast.
I would love to have him on, dude.
I'm just gonna only talk over
Working
him.
on Hometown Heroes or something.
Yeah.
As soon as he speaks, I go, huh? Wait, I have something better to say.
But
I
yeah,
love you, Barbo.
guys, see, I just did it to you. I just talked over
You
you.
do it all the time,
I
bro.
know,
I
I know.
investigated this whole session today, and I was like, oh, it's not just me. But go ahead, say it's me. Go ahead, I'll take it.
No. We still don't know what we're doing, but we're happy that people listen and enjoy, and we do like those tips. So I guess next episode, I will really. Oh, we're all just gonna be silent, waiting for someone to talk. You go ahead. Go ahead.
It was the Working On It comments on the TikToks.
Yeah.
By the way, thanks for watching our TikToks. They are popping off,
Yeah,
and we
thank
all
you.
love you.
Boo, boo, boo.
Okay, working on a hotline.
Now Daryl's terrified to stop over.
661-491-4363. That's 661-491-4363. Working on a hotline.
Mhm.
Nice, good job. I'm having a blast.
Hey, Megan, Ryan, and Daryl. My name is Caitlin. I am from Ohio. I'm from Cleveland.
I love her.
And Megan, I was just listening to one of your podcasts where you feel like you're going to be shredded and toned in 2024.
Yep.
That is one of my goals as well. But I need some advice because I was recently let go from my job unexpectedly. So I'm just trying to figure out how to refocus my energy on finding a new workforce or just kind of staying in the same field. I worked in fitness before, so I'm just trying to figure out if I want to
She worked where?
dial my energy back into fitness or if I want to dabble in something different. So I would love your advice on if I should try something new or if I should just stick with what I know. So thank you guys so much. I love listening to your podcast. Daryl, Ryan, and Megan, love all of you guys. Riley and Barry are adorable. I love them. Thank you so much. And we're all working on it, baby. So love you guys.
We're all working on it. Oh, God, I love you. Wait, what's her name again?
Caitlin.
Caitlin. Thanks for the call, Caitlin. We love you. I'm so sorry about your job. I couldn't hear where you worked.
Well, she was saying,
I don't think she said what
was
she
saying
worked. She
finding
just,
a new workforce or just kind of stay in the same field.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a personal.
And I think she was in the fitness field maybe for work. And I've always regret in my life, I should have been Ryan Trainor, the personal trainer.
Bro.
Because fitness.
So badly you should have been that.
It's never too late. It's never too late.
Yeah, why don't you start, bro? You know you have to go to education. You have to go.
I gotta learn schools.
Why don't you? First of all, you should be a trainer on the side.
Hold on, let's stick to Caitlin really quick.
Caitlin,
Caitlin,
now I'm just like, I'm gonna get you merch.
I love that you're focusing on your fitness, and I feel like you just keep focusing on you, and the right thing will come to you.
I concur.
Yeah, working on your fitness is never like a negative, you know? So like if you're like, I don't know what to do, if you put focus into fitness, I don't know. That's been like
But that's putting
so
focus
fun
like
for me.
into yourself.
Yeah, that's like loving yourself.
Yeah.
It's
not
literally what
hurting
I've been doing the
yourself.
last 2 or so years.
You know what I saw? That S was so fierce.
I'm so sorry.
I just stomped on your sentence though.
No, but it's the yes. I know.
So I was trying to cut it off. I saw like, have you seen people on TikTok live working out and getting like making money from getting like, you know, when they send roses and gifts?
Yeah.
And they're like, you're literally paying me to work out. I was like, that's the most brilliant thing I've ever seen.
Damn.
So if you ever consider like going live on TikTok, like this one girl was like, go ahead, say whatever you want about me right now. You're paying me to work out. Like I was like, you're the
That's
coolest
smart.
woman I've ever seen.
Yep. Great play.
So
Wow.
that was cool. Try that. So we're terrible at giving advice.
No. I like to piggyback what Daryl was saying. If you do focus on yourself, I think everything else will fall into play. So if you go to bed early, wake up early, work out, everything else is gonna really come together.
And then just be open. I'm trying this year, like Shonda Rhimes has a book called like The Year of Yes. And I'm just trying to be open. Anything that comes my way, I just go,
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember like little things would come here and there, and you would always find a great excuse, like a legit excuse to be like, nah, that's not a good look. I'm not going to do it.
I don't know if it was legit now. I think
Yeah.
I made shit up in my head to make it legit.
Yeah.
And I'm a really persuasive person. So
Yeah.
yeah. All right.
Proud of you.
Thanks.
Thanks,
Sorry if we
Caitlin,
didn't
for
help.
calling in.
Good luck, Caitlin.
Good luck, Caitlin.
Yeah, we started with that one. Sorry. All right, this one's a little interesting here. Here we go.
Okay.
Hey guys, I don't know if this question or concern has been brought up on the podcast before, but my boyfriend has been recently told me that he watches porn whenever he's gone for work, and he's gone for work like a week at a time. Comes back for like 2 days, is gone for another week, and he watches porn while he's gone. But I can't help but feel uneasy about it because I feel like he compares like me to the porn stars, like when we're doing stuff. And I don't know how to bring it up because it doesn't seem like a problem to him, but it just makes me feel, I don't know, fat and ugly. So yeah, I just need some advice. Thanks. Love y'all.
Okay.
Communicate with him.
Okay.
It's a tough one, right? It's a tricky one.
This
I like
is
it,
a
though.
very tricky
It's an
one.
interesting one. There's a few things I would love to know, like how often is he watching it? Like he just says, I'm going, I watch it when I'm away from work. I mean, is he watching it every day? He's at work, away from you. Like, isn't it an everyday thing? And then he only comes back for 2 days. I think, yeah, communication would be key here. Be like, because a lot of guys don't get told like what you're watching on those websites is completely not what real life is. This is an over exaggerated experience that you're watching. This is not real.
I mean, yeah. Some parts of porn terrified me because I was like, or I thought, how come they're enjoying it so much and it doesn't feel like that, So then I was like, oh, it's all make believe,
Yes.
it's all acting.
It is a show. It is a
Yeah.
performance.
I was like, how did they fit that in there? So easily slip and slide.
I will say it sounds like he is communicating that he watches it. So that's, I guess he's honest.
Yeah, I guess he's honest
about that. So whatever you're feeling, what was her name? Do we know her name?
No name.
No name.
But
But whatever you're feeling, I think you should definitely
you should
communicate.
tell him if he's the
how you
one,
feel.
he'll understand. I've told Daryl, I'm like, this makes me uncomfortable, but everything that I feel, I tell him and I express it to him, and he tells me too,
and vice versa.
Yeah.
And we do a bunch of like, we're a very biohacking family where we try to, be the healthiest we can be. And all the studies that I've seen about porn is it's a dopamine drain.
Yeah, it drains your dopamine.
Bad for dopamine.
Very bad.
So, obviously everything in moderation.
Yeah.
And it's easy. A lot of dudes are, I feel like, realizing that they're addicted to it, Take that out. Not a lot of dudes. A lot of people.
You're good. There are a lot of people addicted to it.
Yeah.
Especially kids that grew up with the internet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine an iPhone at 12 years old. I'd be brain rot. Yeah.
But you're not ugly.
I'm afraid. Yeah.
You're
Don't
not
say
ugly.
that. Don't say that. I love you. You're perfect.
Yeah.
I'm terrified of the new Apple things.
The
Everyone keeps
Vision Pro?
making porn jokes.
Oh yeah, but it's crazy to
They're
see them
like-
out in public with it on. It's like a sneak peek
Dane
into the
Cook
future,
on
bro.
his.
Yeah.
Dude. I'm going to do one of my workouts with it on to see how it goes.
We
That's
gotta get it. We gotta see what
Yeah,
it's
but
like.
are you gonna like sweat it up and like mess it up?
I'm not gonna do that.
It's gonna get all sweaty.
Oh, yeah. I don't want to do that.
So you're telling me I could still build my Legos?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could-
It's actually
you
gonna be
could-
sick for you.
You could build your Legos,
And-
scroll on TikTok,
And watch Dr. Phil.
and watch Dr. Phil, and take a FaceTime
I feel
call
like it's gonna
all at the
split
same
my
time.
brain into like 4 different ways.
I mean, we'll see what
Will I be
happens for
smarter?
people.
or dumber.
No, it'll be a dopamine drainer. Talk about a
Yeah,
dopamine
for
drainer. You're gonna be
sure.
constant. It's people getting constantly hit
Yeah.
with this.
I'm trying
this.
to calm down my nervous system.
That might be too much, but it is trippy to see
Everything in
everybody like walking
moderation.
around a city, and they're just like quick
Yeah.
stop,
Yeah.
and then cross the street. Like
I just wonder, what are they doing? Like, what are they doing in there? You
Oh,
know?
I know. I want to see.
Yeah.
It's like when you want to see someone's screen.
Yeah.
You're like, what are you looking at?
They could be, checking.
I like the
emails or
combo, the people with their new Cybertrucks getting out of their Apple Vision
Yeah, yeah,
Pros,
yeah.
just like slamming their doors. Just
dude, it's gonna be interesting. The next 10 years are gonna be pretty wild. But yeah, just maybe like do like a fun little challenge for your boyfriend. Like, why don't you bring it down to once a week or something?
Or tell him like how you feel. If you
Yeah.
don't feel
yeah, tell
comfortable.
them how you feel.
Because
And
I
then
don't
ask
know.
him, be like, I feel like you're gonna compare me to those girls, and maybe he'll say, no, of course not.
Also,
just
like
tell him
if
everything.
it gets in the way of your romance, then like yeah, he should stop. You know
True.
what I mean?
Yeah, tone it down. But he's gone.
But to each his own.
He's got a release. I don't know. Tough.
When you find the love of your life, do you think you'll keep watching that?
No, unless you go away and you're like, it's like sneezing for a
Yeah.
guy. It's like a sneeze.
It's like a sneeze.
Yeah, you got your nose is like built up with a lot of sun. You just cha,
Acha.
and you're just like, okay, relaxed. You get about I like once a week. Porn is bad for the brain, but I think I don't know, it's tough. It's tough.
This is super nerdy.
As long as you
I might as well say it. This is super nerdy. But
talk about chi.
No, I saw the Dave Asbury guy, the bulletproof guy, has like an equation of like how often a guy should ejaculate.
Oh,
And
what
it's
is it?
like it's like your age divided by 2.
Okay.
I gotta find
Well, no, because
it.
it's good for so with testosterone, the more you don't. So if you don't do that, you're up.
Your T goes up.
Your testosterone goes up to about 7 days,
Oh,
and then
so stop
and
doing
then it
it.
plateaus. Then it doesn't matter. So you technically could release then, and then wait another week. But there's like a
Because everyone wants
threshold.
more tea, right?
yeah.
So
You can gas
hold
up
it
your
in,
boyfriend, and be
boys.
like, "Hey, hold it in. You get more tea."
Yeah, I mean, actually, to get pregnant, I made that motherfucker hold.
Hold,
I said,
hold the line.
And he was like, yes, my love, anything,
Yeah.
I was like, I need the strongest of the strongest.
No, it's good. It keeps you're more fired up. You're alert. You're ready to conquer the day.
And what a tease. All right, next question.
Got a last call here. This is
Torture tease.
Hi, Megan, Ryan, and Daryl. I'm Leah from Mississippi. Megan, I'm your biggest fan. If you hear this, me and my cousin will literally pass out because my biggest dream is to meet you in Valentine's. Ryan, congrats on 2 years sober. Love you. I also love watching your live streams. Me and my cousin, we love watching them together. And Daryl, I love Spike It so much. I 100% think you and Megan should go on Chicago Med. It will make the show 10 times better. Anyways, I have a question for all of you. If you could go back in time and change anything, but only one thing, what would it be? Love you all so much, more than words could tell. But anyways, bye!
Oh,
I think her name was Leah. It's tough to hear.
She sounds mighty young.
I know. Well,
I hope she's not watching this whole episode.
this
of
episode might be tough.
Sneezing and caca.
It's okay.
Okay. God damn it. It's because such a weird range of audience.
I know it's a broad range. We love it here.
All right.
Yep. So the question was. By the way, thank you for watching the live streams with your cousin. I'm honored.
Yeah, we
I'm
love you and
honored.
your cousin.
Game
So
on.
cute.
If you could change one thing
About
your
my
past, one thing, what would it be?
I got multiple things I would change.
All right,
Really?
Just choose one.
What do you mean, really, bro? You ain't got nothing?
I
Mr.
have
Confident?
one for sure.
I got a couple.
Yeah.
I'm a everything happens for a reason type person.
I could have had not
I could have
this
done
one.
without this experience.
But there's one thing that I did last year that I wish I could change. And I'll just say it. I wish I got you a Valentine's Day card at least last year. I wish
Oh,
I
is
got
that the
at
bad
least
year?
a Valentine's Day card, if not multiple gifts, and brought them on our trip to Australia. But I did not.
That's right.
I thought that we're all traveling across the country and she'll understand.
Yeah, there's
You
there's
know?
no Valentine's Day international waters.
But on Instagram it's Valentine's Day. And so
you
you
did
were scrolling and I did
nothing.
nothing. And
Nothing.
I
Alright, that's a good one.
regret. And it's not ever happening again, ever. Ryan?
Do you want to go? Or you want me to go?
Mine's people. Mine's like, shouldn't have had that relationship at all, you
Right.
know?
Yeah, mine. the incident when I was 12 years old and decided to hang out with two buddies of mine and drink. I wish I could go back and be like, don't do that.
That
Hey,
whole day.
stay home.
Could you imagine the different path you would have had?
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
I'd be,
I know, dude.
so yes,
It's okay. Everything happens.
don't start
for a
drinking at
reason.
12 years old.
Yeah, don't.
Especially you, caller, you
don't.
young
Yeah,
caller, you.
Yeah, we know how old you are.
Just stick to
What is this?
Chicago.
Yeah.
Med.
You're not that young.
I know. She just
Yeah,
sounds
she's
young.
like, I'm 34.
I sound 16 on the phone sometimes. Like, hello?
Yeah.
Well,
But I also like Daryl's attitude of everything happens for a reason. It's okay.
Even the
Yeah,
bad things
yeah.
that happen, if those bad things didn't happen, it wouldn't have led me to, you
I
know.
feel
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I
yeah.
still would have got here without those.
maybe.
I'm
Maybe.
better off.
Dude.
Oh man.
Wow.
All right. That was a fucking awesome episode.
That was fun.
Thanks
Yeah.
for chatting, guys.
Thanks. Thank you.
We love you so much for supporting us and for this is like Ryan's full-time job now. Like this
Yeah,
is
so
his
you're
duty.
supporting me.
So you're supporting
Thank you so
Ryan.
much.
So
Keeping me going.
and you're supporting my family therapy.
Right.
And I love it
And
here.
you're supporting my confidence
There we
Yeah.
go. I love that.
and my
Dude.
friendship with my two best friends.
Oh.
Thanks.
So sorry we talk over each other. We're bad at this.
Yeah, sorry. But we'll get better. 'Cause
Maybe.
Oh, God damn it. Because we're working on it. Okay. Love you so much. Bye.